cried because she knew the law. All right, she knew the law. She was married. All right, if she was not married or betrothed to somebody, her cry wouldn't be the thing. All right, the fact she cried meaning she knew she had a husband and that if she lied with those two men, she was gonna be put to death for committing adultery. All right.
I just got one more because he brought out, you know what? Because he brought out another scripture to justify that rape thing, which is 2 Samuel the 13th chapter. But what he forgot to do was that situation. They was actually brothers and sisters. That was Absalom's sister. All right. Second Samuel's the 13th chapter. We gonna get it. All right. So you using the scriptures to fit whatever you want it to fit. You're not reading the scriptures and saying what it say. All right, we read it. When we break down the scriptures. All right, we break down the scriptures the way we would start, the way our elders taught us how to break down the scriptures and what the scriptures actually saying, not to fit us. Go ahead. Yeah, get that.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians 6:12. All things are lawful unto me.
Yeah, all things are lawful. All right, go ahead.
But all things are not expedient.
Yeah, just like that rape. We could go take a young virgin that's not betrothed and rape her. But what's gonna happen in Esau society? We gonna get locked the fuck up. We teach that rape is okay in the Bible, all right? Because people demonize rape, all right? They put it like if it's not found in the scriptures, but it's found in the scriptures if you do it in a lawful way.
That's right.
All right, you're not gonna go take a woman that's betrothed to a man and then go rape her. No. All right, that's against the scriptures. It's a case-to-case basis. Got it?
All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, like the brother Sabah said, if rape was against the Most High's will, there would be no tribe of Benjamin, man. All
That's
right?
what I said.
Because
Judges.
It's in Judges, Israel made a pact that none of the tribes will give their daughters to Benjamin because of that heinous act that took place, and they wouldn't bring the men to justice that committed the act. All right? So they had a civil war in Israel, and towards the end, when peace was made, Benjamin was only a few, man. 500 Benjamites left. All right? So the Lord commissioned that the woman that danced what it was dancing at Shiloh. All right? And the Lord commissioned for them to grab them women up. All right? Why did an angel come down and destroy the rest of the Benjamites that was left and basically destroy Benjamin?
I guess they was with it.
That's right.
Them women was with them getting raped.
That's right. Hey, just type in your search engine. Women's biggest fantasy is, and I guarantee you the next word is gonna be rape, man. All right? You can ask any dude, you hear some crazy things that dudes had experience with women, man. All right? You had one dude, he was dating a female cop, and this bitch wanted him to put a gun to her head while he popped her. So you tell me these women are sane, man? These women are fucked up in the head, man.
And there's another sexual thing that women are into. It's called donkey punching. It's called donkey punching. It's like when you have sex with a woman and then you punch in the back of her head and that increases her orgasm.
Choke the shit out of her and shit.
It's called, if y'all don't know, y'all can look it up. UrbanDictionary.com. It's called donkey punching. It's when you pop in a woman and then she requests you to punch in the back of her head to increase her orgasm. All right? But then get on another scripture that he brought out that he didn't break down the right way because he didn't use that scripture in the right content. 2 Samuel the 13th chapter, because that scripture where he brought out, all right, that was that man's sister. All right, go ahead.
That was the sin.
That was the sin, man. Go ahead.
2 Samuel 13:1. And it came to pass after this that Absalom, the son of David, had a fair sister whose name was Tamar. And Amnon, the son of David, loved her.
See? That was David's son and that's David's son and his daughter. All right, probably from two different women. Go ahead.
And Amnon was so vexed that he fell sick for his sister Tamar.
So he was in lust. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was in love with his own sister, and he wanted to pop her. He had demons on him. Go ahead.
For she was a virgin.
Because she was a virgin. She wasn't betrothed to nobody. Go ahead. But that still ain't made it right because that was his sister.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And Amnon thought it hard for him to do anything to her.
See, because what? Most High makes stuff simple, stupid. You know what I'm saying? These laws is not complicated. It's not complicated. You know what I'm saying? This is plain. If it says if it says a woman, you're supposed to know according to the law that you're not supposed to have sex with your own sister. Go ahead.
But Amnon had a friend was Jonadab, the son of Shemaiah, David's brother.
So what these two is gonna do? They're gonna come together and conspire. It's gonna show that they're gonna come together and conspire to get with his sister. Yeah.
All right.
Because you didn't read the whole. You didn't read the whole story.
They just went straight to the point where it says this thing should not be done in Israel.
Exactly.
But he didn't explain what the thing was, man. Go ahead.
And Jonadab was a very subtle man. And he said unto him, Why art thou being the king's son? Lean from day to day, wilt thou not tell me? And Amnon said unto him, I love Tamar.
That's a wicked nigga, man. He got a legion of demons on him. Yeah.
My brother Absalom's sister. And Jonadab said unto him, Lay thee down on thy bed, and make thyself sick. And when thy father cometh to see thee, say unto him, I pray thee, let my sister Tamar come, and give me meat, and dress the meat in my sight, that I may see it, and eat it at her hand.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
So Amnon lay down and made himself sick, and when the king was come to see him, Amnon said unto the king, I pray thee, let Tamar my sister come and make me a couple of cakes in my sight.
So basically, he figured out a way how to rape his own sister. Yeah. Go ahead.
That I may eat at her hand. Then David sent home to Tamar, saying, Go now to thy brother Amnon's house, and dress him meat. So Tamar went to her brother Amnon's house, and he was laid down. And she took flour and kneaded it, and made cakes in his sight, and did bake the cakes. And she took a pan and poured them out before him.
Yeah, just read till we get to that point. Yeah.
But he refused to eat, and Amnon said, Have out all men from me. And they went out every man from him. And Amnon said unto Tamar, Bring me the meat into the chamber, that I may eat of thine hand. And Tamar took the cakes which she had made, and brought them into the chamber to Amnon her brother.
That's her brother, all right? That was her blood brother, all right? Go ahead.
And when she brought them unto him to eat, he took hold of her and said unto her, Come lie with me, my sister.
Yeah, and Abraham and Rebecca, they was actually Sarah, I'm sorry. Abraham and Sarah, they was actually brothers and sisters. That's one particular instance in the scriptures that the Most High was with that. Now go ahead.
And she answered him, Nay, my brother, do not force me, for no such thing ought to be done in Israel.
So that's the point that he brought out. Now read that part again.
And she answered him, Nay, my brother.
Read that whole thing. Yeah, read it.
From right here?
Yeah, from that right there. Yeah.
And Amnon said unto Tamar, Bring the meat into the chamber, that I may eat of thine hand. And Tamar took the cakes which she had made, and brought them into the chamber to Amnon, her brother.
Yeah.
And when she had brought them unto him to eat, he took hold of her.
Right, so he took hold of his whole sister, and he was about to pop his own sister. You know, he was about to defile his own sister. All right, and that's what he did. Go ahead.
And said unto her, Come lie with me, my sister. And she answered him, Nay, my brother.
So he wanted to pop his own sister. All right, go ahead.
Do not force me.
Do not force me. All right, go ahead.
For no such thing ought to be done in Israel.
Not rape. All right, rape according to the law, like we was talking about, is righteous according to the scriptures. But him trying to rape his own sister and defile his own sister is something that's supposed to not be done in Israel.
That's right.
All right, not the fact that he's actually not the fact that rape is not lawful in the scripture or is wrong, but he's raping his own goddamn sister.
Right.
That should not be done in Israel, go ahead.
Do not,
because that's the type of shit the heathens do.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Do not thou this folly.
Do not in this day that you can see an Edomite, he's gonna marry his own daughter and have kids with his own fucking daughter. The Jews do that shit. They inbreed. So that's supposed to be done in Israel, because you know why? Because we was given the laws. There's laws on that. Go ahead.
Got it right. And I.
Oh, hold on. Read the law on it.
All right, this is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 17. And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness.
See? That's read that again.
And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter.
And was that not Ammon? Wasn't what was the name? Sorry. Tamar wasn't they brothers and sisters? Because they all from the seed of David. Go ahead.
And then, or his father or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness.
You're not even supposed to be having sex with, like if your father, if my father marries another woman and she got a daughter, I'm not supposed to be going gay with my mom. That's not lawful according to the scriptures. Go ahead.
And see his nakedness.
And you know what? These guys talk about the law. This is where's your fringes and this and that. And blah 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 blah. Where's this? Matthew 5 and 16 is not talking about you wearing fringes and somebody see you walking down the street with some fringes and be like, oh yeah, that guy right there, he got the light. What type of shit is that? What we doing right here, and we reading out of the scriptures, all right? And we reading, and we had the knowledge according, because what it said, then Yahweh Shah said a candle lit and you put it under the bed. What's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? What's the use you having your talents and you go bury your talents? All right, we speaking. All right, the world's in darkness, right? So the light of the scriptures bring light to the people that's blinded. All right, it's not talking about you wearing some fringes up and down the street, like, oh yeah, that guy right there. They gonna think you bugged out. You know? You gonna say something?
Yeah, because they want to be seen by men.
Exactly.
That's what the scribes and Pharisees was doing. They wanted to be seen by men. They wanted to look righteous. That's why the Lord got on them.
That's why the scripture says, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So you gonna tell me you gonna walk into your job with a garment on?
They'll call fucking FBI on you, man.
You gonna walk into with your fringes on and all that?
Why he don't put fringes on his fucking uniform, man?
Hey, don't forget the staff, all right? But yeah, man, I'm not even gonna say that.
Say one's a Jew inwardly, not outwardly, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Like the brother said, you gotta be going to work with
And your armbands too, kid.
They gonna look at you like you about to blow the whole building up, man. All right.
Everybody know where Central Park is.
And the scripture say one is a Jew inwardly and not outwardly, man. All right. Because you can have the outward appearance of an Israelite and be doing everything according to your own will. You could be eating pork, huh? Look at Gehenna. He teaching you can have anal sex. All right. He has an outward appearance of an Israelite, right? But inwardly he's not a Jew, man. All right. Inwardly he's of the seed of Satan, man. All right. His spirit is of the devil. So you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? We do wear the garments at camp, but we don't wear it on our day-to-day life, man. All right?
It's not wise. It's not. Now you being wise as a serpent and harmless like a dove, man. Because, yeah, man. Finish where you at in the law.
All right. Back in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 17. And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness, and she see his nakedness, it is a wicked thing.
It's a wicked thing. So this guy was, I believe he got put to death, if I'm not mistaken.
Absalom ended up getting him killed.
Absalom ended up getting that dude killed. All right, because what he did was fucking wicked. Go ahead.
It is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of their people.
That's not supposed to be done in Israel. You're not supposed to be looking on all of Israel. We one thing that we like to do, that the Most High put in our spirit, we multiply. So there's no reason for you to be looking at your own goddamn sister and looking to try to pop your own sister. When you got a whole multitude, 12 tribes, and they all look good. Back then they all look good. You know? Go ahead.
He had to uncover his sister's nakedness.
So that guy in 2 Samuel, the 13th chapter, uncovered the sister's nakedness. That's supposed to not be done in the king. That's supposed to not be done in Israel. Not the fact that Deuteronomy 22, all right, saying an unbetrothed damsel, all right, could be raped. Go ahead. Stop being so fucking sensitive, you faggots. Go ahead.
He shall bear his iniquity.
You should, and that's exactly why he shall bear his iniquity. Go ahead.
That was it on the law.
All right, get it.
Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
Just like that dude, I don't remember his fucking name, the so-called Judite.
You mean with the shape up?
Yeah. He talking about the law. You was talking about the law, man. When Steve Harvey had your shape up is way crisper than Steve Harvey's, baby. And y'all talk about the law. You telling the that demon that was in front of you, oh, where's your fringes? But then again, you got a sharp ass liner.
So they pick,
read it.
Real quick, just you know, so we're on the topic. This is James chapter 2, verse 10. For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all.
So see, then that's plain. Huh? You don't need a breakdown for that.